Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. Well, the day dawned finally when the appeal finding was handed down, decision, and associated newspapers lost, as I'm sure by now all of you know. And rather a blow. I did have my hopes up when Jason Knauf's statement came out that possibly things were starting to turn against Meghan Markle. That's of course my personal feeling in the matter, and to think was quite a bruising experience for her, possibly more bruising than she expected when she first started this whole process. So let's just have a quick look. I'm going to do a short reading, a 5-card reading, going to see how she feels right now. I'm sure very smug, I'm sure very pleased with herself, how the royal family feels about it, and whether the public's perception of Meghan Markle has changed at all as a result of this court case, whether it's improved, whether it has worsened, how the public sees her now, and what the outcome really will be for her going forward. We know, of course, that she had to admit that she was less than truthful, and she didn't make full disclosure. She played some quite dirty tricks, in my opinion, and of course this is all just my opinion and just a tarot reading and all for entertainment purposes. But she did manage to evade a full hearing, get summary judgment, allegedly by pleading pregnancy, miscarriage, all of that stuff. So let's have a look and see what the cards want to tell us. As I say, just a short reading, and let's see heart of the matter right now, what is going on. And that is a very strange card because it's the 9 of Wands in reverse, and that is the letting go, giving up card, and surrendering, and possibly it's the wounded warrior, but the wounded warrior at the end of it all that lets go and says it's done, it's finished, I can no more, I can't carry on. It's not a very positive energy if it's for Meghan Markle. If it's for you and me who've been suffering through this ordeal for years, it has been years now, it's over, it's done, it's defeat, it's the newspaper who has finally lost. It's that energy of, well, there's nothing more that anyone can do, it's finished, lost, the battle is over. And that wounded warrior lost in the end, not able to stand and defend himself anymore. It's done, it's finished. So that's it. It's an exhausted and a defeated energy. So Meghan herself, of course, I'm sure sitting pretty in Montecito right now, enjoying herself very much. How's she feeling? And also a very strange energy with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's an overwhelming energy. It's feeling overwhelmed by the decisions, the choices that you have to make. It's not a happy card at all. It is very strange energy. It's a card of really prioritizing the wrong thing, of feeling that you backed the wrong horse and you shouldn't have done what you did. You shouldn't have chosen what you chose. It's always my merchant card when it's in the upright. Look at me, I've got wares to sell. And in the reverse, things not going well, things not turning out the way that she thought they were going to turn out. So despite this technical victory, despite the very self-congratulatory press release that she put out immediately, behind the scenes it looks to me as if she's actually quite overwhelmed, quite exhausted, quite disappointed, doesn't feel that it went the way that she thought it was going to go, and it hasn't had the results that she thought it was going to have. This energy matches, and I was reading this energy as belonging to you and me and associated newspapers. I wasn't reading it as belonging to Meghan Markle, but it could be that really it was so bruising that right now she is actually feeling quite defeated despite the victory. So let's see how the royal family feels about this outcome. How do they feel? They think it's very unfair. 6 of Pentacles in reverse is the card of equal give and take when it's in the upright, sharing, being fair, being generous, charitable, and in the reverse, not sharing, taking more, getting more out of a situation than you should have, than you put in. So they think it's very unfair. Very clearly from that card, they don't approve of this decision at all, and don't support it, don't think it's the right decision. So what does the public feel right now about this? How do they feel about Meghan Markle right now, about her reputation, her as a person? What has this court case done in terms of her reputation from the public's point of view? Well, they see her as somebody who's very successful, somebody who sticks with something and works at something and makes the best of a situation. She's gone, she has endured, she has stuck at it, and she has made a lot of money out of it, seemingly. So they see that about her, that she's a very hard worker, in the sense of somebody who would just keep going and keep going and keep going and not give up. It's associated with this 9 of Wands in the reverse. So it hasn't damaged her reputation as far as the public is concerned. It's probably enhanced her reputation. They feel, the general public of course, they feel that she deserves this money that she's going to get. She's worked hard to get it and she deserves it. So that's interesting. And outcome for Meghan. What doors is this going to open? What consequences is it going to have? Is it going to open doors? Is it going to close doors? What next for her? What is the outcome for her? And that's a very shocking card. A Tower. And it doesn't look like it's going to help her in the long run. That Tower is really quite a shock. So whatever she might have thought going forward that this court case was going to do for her, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think she's going to be surprised by the consequences, unpleasantly surprised by the consequences. And that's very strange. I'm getting strange energy in this reading. I'm not getting energy that I would have expected. I would have expected smug, gloating, lots of money, cups, lots of happiness, happy emotions. I'm not getting that. I'm getting exhausted, overwhelmed, almost regretful energy there. Public certainly thinks that she's after money with that 8 of Pentacles, that she's very focused on her money and making money. It's not negative energy, it's just an observation about who she is and what her priorities are. Oh, lots of Pentacles in this reading. Royal family, very unhappy, think it's very unfair, and the outcome for her is not going to be what she thought it was going to be. It's going to have a bit of a sting in its tail that she doesn't see. And possibly because it was so bruising, this tells me it was bruising, this 9 of Wands. It was a bruising battle. It did not go easily for her. I think that she thought that they would settle, she would sue, they would settle out of court. I would never get to court, it would never go before judges, it would never go public. A lot of stuff has come out that I think Meghan wished hadn't come out, which may have consequences for her in future that may be somewhat startling to her, maybe a bit of a rude surprise. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that's just a short little reading just to see what's going on right now, and not quite what I expected to see. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and thank you as ever for watching.